Any news? Huh?
Hey, Mina.
Curious.
How's it going? Your funeral? Before we start, I have a confession. I started the monster plague.
You?
Psych! Just kidding. But I do know what's causing it.
What? Really?
Well, mostly. That's where you come in.
If you're serious, I'm happy to help however I can.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Ready, Jelly?
He's going to judge? How does he eat?
Probably with his mouth. Jelly says he'd die for some fire and earth, so let's serve it up. As for our theme ingredient, let's do King Bee.
Gotta hurry. Woohoo!
It's like I thought. This isn't a real blight. It's man-made.
What? Who would do something that horrible?
Who indeed? On purpose, it would be too much for most people to stomach. But covering up an accident? That's a little easier on the conscience. But there's only one way to find out. Breaking into the Brigade's research lab.
What? Do you want to be imprisoned? How can you think it's their fault with how hard they're trying to fight it?
I started with some scraps of information from this body I'm possessing. But once I showed up here, solving this problem turned out to be a lot more complicated than I hoped.
Ziggy. If you're just going to keep making jokes, I've got to get back to town. People's lives are at stake.
I'm not joking. This is the real me.
Stop playing around!
I'm not proud of the things I did to get here, but I want to stop this outbreak. I don't need help breaking into the lab, but I can't bring the information I find to the Brigade. They don't trust me, but you, I know how determined you are to get to the bottom of this. You're not just in it for the tournament reinstatement. Help me end this.
I don't know what to make of your stories, but I do want to put an end to the outbreak. To be honest, I've been meeting with Kieran and Thrash about it already. She's working on a cure.
A cure? Well, that would be interesting. So what do you say?
After you get the information, come find us. I'm against the break-in, but this is too serious to ignore.
All right, Hamburger, and don't worry. I'll be silent as a snake.
I can't tell if I'm more unsettled by Ziggy's transformation or the thought that someone in the Brigade is at fault.
Chefs, I require your undivided attention. I wish to keep this brief so that we may release our findings to the public. Due to your exemplary work, our scientists have determined mutated ingredients are not harmful when properly prepared. I'd like to extend special recognition to the members of C Squad. There were some in the committee who doubted our decision to reinstate you. You've gone above and beyond to prove you deserve your place among the other contestants. To that end, we've changed the rules for this year's proving tournament. Chefs won't be expelled until their 5th loss, but your previous record carries over. With that, our tournament begins anew. Vive la Brigade!
I hope trusting Ziggy was the right decision. Surely he wouldn't break into a Brigade lab without good reason.
Come again? You know, for a guard, you're not very alert.
Ha ha. What are you doing out this late?
Oh no, you first. What's this about breaking into a lab?
If I tell the truth, will Thrash try to stop him? Will he tell Razzle?
Come on, Blue. You know you can trust me.
It's Ziggy. He thinks the mutation was started by one of the Brigade's alchemists. He's breaking in to find out for sure. I told him to come find us once he has the evidence.
Kieran's not gonna like this.
And you?
Ziggy's a weird guy. I don't know if I trust him.
I know what you mean, but when he talked about the outbreak, I believe him when he says he wants to fix it.
Then, that's all I need to hear. I've got to get back to my post. Good night, Blue Jay.
Night, Thrash.
Is Mina Han still staying here?
Huh? That sounds like Instructor Razzle. But she's not supposed to visit until my final match. Oh no. Did she catch Ziggy? Huh? Instructor Razzle! It's good to see you. Just breathe.
Good morning, Cadet. I have a few questions to ask you about an incident that occurred last night.
An incident? Of course. How can I help?
A citizen reported seeing a shadowy figure sneaking into the research lab last night. Did you see anything suspicious at your post last night?
Play it cool, Mina. No, Thrash came to see me for a few minutes, but we weren't near the lab.
I see. I've already spoken with him as well. That just leaves one other item.
Oh no. What if she asks about Ziggy?
Congratulations on your reinstatement.
Phew. Thank you, Instructor. I'm really happy to be back.
And we are glad to have you, Cadet. Your expulsion was an unfortunate circumstance. I was pleased to see your name on the returning roster.
That means so much to me. I don't know what to say. Except that I wish I could tell you everything.
Just keep your focus on the tournament. Any distractions at this point could cost you everything. There won't be another opportunity to re-enlist this year.
I know, and I promise to do my best.
I don't doubt it. Very well, I must continue the investigation. Good day to you, Mina.
I was so close. Ziggy, this better not be some kind of joke.
Greetings. Oh.
We've got all the kitchenware you need, and then some.
What's it say about the bone marrow?
It could be a good addition, but I'm thinking we might want to check out horn shavings.
Brilliant!
What are you two up to today?
Oh, just trying to save the world with cooking and science. You know the deal.
I finished my match for today, so I thought I'd help out here. We're working on an antiviral medicine for the mutated monsters.
Can I help in any way?
Absolutely! I am drowning in work. I still need to move forward with my ambrosia formula. The Brigade is checking in on its progress in a few days.
Got it. I can help put more dishes together.
How did those horn shavings do?
Quite unpleasant.
This is powdered horn. I think the texture caused a reaction.
Anchovies! Right again, Kieran. Mina, we'll both be learning from this young lady in no time at all.
That's Kieran for you. I've never seen anyone work harder.
I embalm them with a technique I learned from my father.
It's exquisite. They don't look a day decayed. Perfectly frozen in time. Hey there, Mina Flan. You wouldn't notice at first glance, but this place is a top-notch museum of monster history.
This girl isn't interested in stories. She's here for another hunting job, aren't you?
Well, I am, but I'd love to hear about your hunts too.
No, about this lapizard scale here. Not a chip or scratch on it, see?
Can you hear the spirits of Thorn's trophies?
No, they're too far out of my reach.
Their energy is gone, far away from this realm. Such is the fate of monsters.
Huh. I wonder what they'd say.
Sure ate a lot. Maybe you should try an eating contest.
That's Simon.
Ready to get back to work?
I'm all in.
Glad to hear it. I need all the help I can get.
Hiya. Good to see you.
Whoop! Someone just spilled their water. Gotta go.
Perfect timing. The rush is in. Let's get to it!
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, dearie.
Delicious!
Oh no. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Whew. That was way more intense than a duel.
No kidding. My feet are killing me.
All in a day's work, recruits. You need more stamina than that to make it in the brigade. For now, you've done a great job. Catch your breath, then make way for my paying customers.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm back, baby.
Hello?
Oh.
I graciously accept.
Victusians, it is with greatest shame that I apologize for the tournament's interruption. For the love of the Brigade and the glory of Victusia, I vow never to let a blight disrupt our ceremonies again. It's with utmost pride that I announce the return of many fantastic contestants. Their tireless work was instrumental in uncovering the correct way to prepare blighted meat. They are worthy of your greatest adoration. Today, a phoenix rises from its ashes. The Iron Stomach is back and ready for battle. Mina! Quetzal is joined by a sentient marvel of culinary magic named T-Bot. She's our first contestant in the history of the tournament to use a team name. The Teetotalers!
Ready, T-Bot?
Quetzal! An acolyte of the source from which all elemental energy sprang, Sun Cultist Sargon!
Thank you, Chairman Common. In my travels, I've sampled many cuisines. Do not think you can pass off poor cooking because I'm foreign. Sun Cultist cooking is full of fiery flavors. I'd like a departure from the norm that features earth and water as the primary ingredients.
This explosive match will be mediated by the wisdom of Grand Matriarch Hasjil.
Now that these hopefuls have restored balance in the face of a blight, I've no doubt they'll be more impressive than ever. Cooking is more than recipes and precision. Rely on your intuition to determine how Earth will harmonize with your theme ingredient.
100 years ago, some of our forebears were reluctant to consume monster flesh, fearing the effects of cursed meat. Chefs of the Brigade searched far and wide for the most animal-like monsters to convince these holdouts. Among the first accepted by the populace was the succulent Cragmore. Vive la Brigade!
So when you cut off that other girl's hand, did you keep it?
Did I? Ew, no! That's not even what happened.
You gave it back then?
Let's talk about this later.
Thank you for your hard work, chefs. Let's see what the judges have to say about your efforts.
Unthinkably terrible. Radiant.
Positively superb. My congratulations!
Victory goes to a team that's as charming as they are skilled. The Teetotalers!
Aww. Let's talk about this later.
Thank you for your hard work, chefs. Let's see what the judges have to say about your efforts.
Virtually inedible. Excellent.
Flavors in harmony! Oh, quite delicious!
Fresh from her reinstatement, the Iron Stomach proves she's playing to win. Mina Han is victorious.
Yeah!
That was pretty fun. But now I could use a nap.
It was a hard-fought battle, that's for sure.
This is actually my first loss. I'm so happy to finally meet someone tough. Here, I want you to have this, Mina. You're my best friend now. Aside from T-Bot, of course.
Big day?
You have no idea. Today made me wonder if I can really do this. Get into the Brigade and stop the Blight? Maybe it's too much.
For you? Look, I whittled this from some spare kindling in my room. I thought you deserved a good luck charm, between tournament battles and secret meetings.
It's beautiful. Thanks. Honestly, this is perfect timing. It's a reminder my friends are with me.
That makes this next part awkward. But I gotta go. Flower duty calls.
Ha! Perfect timing once again.
Oh, and Mina?
Yeah?
Don't forget to win.
You got it. I'm so sleepy, but I made a promise to write, and I'm gonna follow through this time. Dear Ma, Pa, and Kiki. This is harder than I thought.
Mina, come quick, there's good news.
What? I really need to remember to lock that door.
Get dressed and let's go.
All right! You're reminding me of my mom. Where are we going?
To Belchior's.
Ah! Now that my two best assistants are here, I can commence with the announcement.
Did you figure out a vaccine for the monster virus?
I wish, but that one is going to take a bit more time. No, it's
You finished the Ambrosia project?
My word! Can't you give an old scientist his moment?
Oh, sorry.
Well, don't keep her in suspense any longer.
With your help? Yes, you guessed it! We've completed Ambrosia. An adorable travel size for now until I can get it cleared by the Brigade.
Whoa! Congratulations, Belchior!
Can we give it a taste?
My dear, you needn't even ask. I've prepared a meal for all of us to share. One dish has no ambrosia, and the other does.
I'm so excited. So, how is it supposed to work again?
By itself, it doesn't taste like anything at all. But each spray on a dish heightens the existing flavors. Think of how salt accentuates sweetness. But this works across multiple flavor profiles at once.
Bon appetit. First, the base dish.
This is good, Belchior.
Brace yourselves. Now for the modified dish.
Oh, wow! It really works!
I was curious about whether all the heightened flavors would clash, but it makes them clearer.
Granted, you must still start with a good base. This is not a shortcut. If you start with a terrible dish, it will just accentuate the bad tastes threefold as well.
Amazing!
Here, I want you each to have samples. When I can reproduce these results, I can give you more.
Thank you, Belchior.
Yeah, this is really cool. Thank you.
What exactly has been going on in here?
Pardon? My associates and I are just celebrating a culinary breakthrough.
This guy again.
Minahan of the Windy Village. I challenge you to a duel.
Excuse me, but we're in the middle of something right now. Could you try again another time?
No, I will not be slighted one more time.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave. No one talks to my students that way.
When you cut me in line, you set off a fuse, and your time is up, Missy. As soon as I got to the registration table, a bird flew by and dropped a gross gift right on my luscious locks.
Didn't you hear that's good luck? I got some on my cloak when I first came into town.
If you hadn't cut, I'd have been done registering and free of bird droppings. Then I needed to get a place to stay. And who do you think took the very last room at the Regal Warren? A room that would have been mine if it weren't for you. I slept in a smelly old tavern filled with drunkards that night. I had to share a mattress.
Yikes.
The next day, I headed to the practice kitchens, and all the stations were taken but one. As I was walking calmly to the sign-in booth, you and your friends rushed past me and took the last spot.
I suppose we were rushing because we wanted to make sure we had time before the opening ceremony.
I was so unfamiliar with the arenas later that I lost my first match.
Is this fellow serious?
Yes. Yes, he is.
I'm not leaving here until you accept my challenge.
You don't have to listen to someone so entitled, Mina.
Of course I accept your challenge. Why didn't you just ask me sooner?
Well, young man, you best be prepared.
Oh, I'm ready. Iron stomach, you've met your match.
Today's challenge is the culmination of a highly contentious rivalry between two up-and-coming talents. Both contestants have traveled far and fought hard for their place in this tournament. but only one may continue. Who will prevail? Today's challenger should count himself warned. The Iron Stomach's blades are at the ready. Mina! A brash new challenger who has a bone to pick with the notorious Iron Stomach. I give you Wise, the Righteous Fury!
You won't last another day here.
Wise! Not much is known about this judge, except that he appears to help those in need. The people of Victusia raise their glasses to Kevin the Generous!
Sup? I'm here to try a dish with lots of fire and earth.
I'm proud to present the fierce and noble warrior, Vivian the Vagrant!
Thank you, Chairman. I look forward to the battle between these two strong chefs. Strength is a duality. Warriors combine mind and body to achieve victory. Knowing this, you must present me a dish worthy of a warrior. Equal parts water and fire.
The great ogre philosopher Skures divined metaphysical truths from the stars in a faraway tower. She rejected modern comforts to live encased in a realm of endless night. Not much is known about her, save that she favored a rather unusual carrier fowl. For what creature could withstand that brutal darkness except... Scowl! Vive la Brigade!
bet you guilted the other chefs into losing with your wide-eyed farm girl shtick. Pathetic.
Not as wide as your eyes are gonna be when the judges taste my dish. Awesome.
Thank you for your hard work, chefs. Let's see what the judges have to say about your efforts.
Singular dish, man. Wowee.
Impressive.
Another stunning victory for the Iron Stomach. Minahan wins!
Well, madam, I've lost fair and square.
Weiss, it was a good match. I hope you know I never meant to hurt anyone. I was just impatient. Maybe you can start wearing a hat in case of bird danger from above.
That's the least of my problems now. I guess I'll have to try again next year.
Do you mean this was your last strike?
I have 6 wins. I waited to challenge you as my last victory to make it into the finals. But the thing is, I also had 4 losses. Everything was on the line for this battle.
You may be knocked out, but you're not knocked down. You're a great chef, Weiss, and you better try out again.
Perhaps I will. As much as I hate to admit it, you gave me the drive to make it this far. For that, I'm grateful. Here, so you'll never forget me. See you around someday.
Thanks for coming.
It was a favor to Mina. Now, let's see this evidence.
To the point as usual. I agree, though. What did you find?
This, hidden in the desk of one Grandmaster Rixel.
Him.
Their plans to extract samples from the Dark Realm.
Samples for what?
I'm not sure. Most of these notes are scribbles.
Turn the page.
He injected monster cells with the samples he found there. And that isn't all. His drawings are identical to the mutated cells I've been studying.
So this man Rixel, he did start the outbreak.
I don't think the Brigade would sign off on something like that. He's got to be hiding it from them.
Ziggy, you were right.
Don't look so surprised.
We need to tell Razzle.
No.
Kieran?
I'm sorry, but we can't. You remember how she handled your expulsion. We don't know how many brigadiers are involved in this. Her reverence for the rules could put Rixel's findings in untrustworthy hands. Though I detest the methodology by which we acquired this information, we can't ignore it now.
Right on, Diamonds.
Kieran's right, but Razzle's already investigating the break-in. If we're going to solve this ourselves, we have to be careful.
We should go about our normal lives and finish up the tournament. Maybe let this rest for a few days.
But won't that give the mutation more time to spread?
The Brigade's got the outbreak under control for now, but they need us to put an end to it. We aren't much good to Victusia if we're under investigation.
Then it's settled. We'll go about our normal lives until we're in the Brigade.
A brigadier's life isn't really for me, but I'll keep myself busy.
Okay, good luck, everyone.
You too, Blue Jay.
It feels weird to be the one to actually knock a chef out of the tournament. And don't even get me started with Rixel. I should write about it, I guess. Let's see. Still no cure for the monster epidemic, but Belkior and Kieran are working non-stop. I miss you, and I hope you're all safe. You both look really cool in your uniforms.
Mine feels a little tight. I might have to lose a few pounds.
It feels strange to be wearing them before the closing ceremony. People have already asked us for help like we're staff.
Well, we really are in the Brigade. They just haven't thrown us a party yet.
I know we're supposed to be laying low, but have you guys discovered anything else?
Not quite, but I did do some experiments after Belkior went to sleep last night.
What? And here I always think of you as such a rule follower. little time with the Blue Jays really corrupted you.
Hey, I'm just passionate.
Quite so.
Can I do anything to help?
Soon. I'll call you all together as quickly as possible. For now, the plan remains the same.
Which means you've got a match against the final 3 to win.
It's weird to say with everything else going on, but I'm really nervous about my match.
I don't find it odd at all. I felt the same way before mine.
Hey, don't sweat it. You're gonna be perfect.
Exactly. You'll be joining us tomorrow, and hopefully by then I'll have more definitive data.
Alright, I'll put all my energy into my match prep then.
Then it's the final 3 who should be nervous.
We better head out. It's nearly time to report for our first official assignments.
Bye!